Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channels. So, in this video here, we're going to be planting some onion seeds, and I want to show you how we take, now these are what they call daisy trays, and we turn them into planting flats. So, we have our empty daisy tray here, and we have some landscaper's fabric that we're going to be laying down to cover the larger holes there. So we're putting our landscaper's fabric in, and that's going to allow for the excess water to drain out so that we don't rot our seeds or our onion sets that we're going to have when these grow.
This gets trimmed off.
Yeah, and all this here excess gets trimmed off. And then we fill them with our Jiffy Natural and Organic Seed Starting Mix. And I'll have a link down in the description for the trays that we use and the seed starting mix, and I'll see if I can find the link for the landscaper's fabric that I use and some different stuff. But you can see here, we want to make sure that we have nice good contact with our soil here, where we don't have any like dips or anything like that. Okay, so these are what the onion seeds look like. For if you're new to growing onions from seed, you can see here what the onion seeds look like. Now, one thing that I do is I do chill my onion seeds for 2 weeks in the refrigerator. I take the seed pack, put it in a Ziploc bag, seal it up, and I put it in the refrigerator for 2 weeks before I sow my onion seeds. And that helps the onion seeds to come up faster, from what I've seen. Okay, so when we plant our onion seeds, we like to just sprinkle them across the soil surface. You can try putting them in rows, but I kind of found that to be sort of frustrating. So we just sprinkle them across the soil surface. So open another new pack here, and we're just sprinkling them across the soil surface here. And then we will give a light covering, like I said, with some dry seed starting mix when these are all done, which I will show then. So I'm going to help here start planting some seeds. And we're going to be taking these out then and separating them. So it doesn't matter if we get them too close together. Okay, so you want to do a gentle sprinkling over the top with some of your dry seed starting mix. And you want to do that over the whole flat. This one here is planted. It's been labeled. These are all the Walla Wallas. This took about 3.5 packs to do this flat. And that'll vary depending on how many seeds come in your packs. Up here just a little bit. So then what you want to do after you do that is you want to firm the soil over top. And what that's going to do is that's going to make nice good contact between that seed and that soil, which is what we want. These are the onions that are being misted, making sure that we get them wet enough. These are put on a heated floor. And these will get covered then. Okay, as you can see, we're covering them now. Helps keep the heat in.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so you can see here the onions started sprouting, so they were taken off of the heated floor and they were put up on the shelves in here in the greenhouse. Now these will continue to germinate even up here on these shelves. We're here with some of our onion seedlings here, and these are ready to actually be trimmed. So you want a sharp, clean pair of scissors, and I'm just taking them. Okay, so if you see down here, you're going to see you have these two branches here where they branched off. You do not want to cut below this. Do not cut below that. So we're just going to kind of go up top here, and we're going to start cutting. Can you show them? Go up top here and trim. And what that's going to do is that's going to force the energy back down into these bulbs that the onions are forming. We're not cutting them too short. And I'm making sure that my hand is nowhere near the scissors so I don't cut myself. Oops. There we go. Just get these cut here. So this will get done on all of these then. And I found that there is a noticeable difference in the onion bulbs and the onion roots when these are trimmed and when they're not. But if you look here, I'm sorry, you can still see you have your onion bulb down here that's forming, and you have the branches here where it branched off from. So this is going to push the energy back down into the bulb. And it's going to give us larger roots and bulbs. So it's definitely something that we do, and we're going to do that with all of these. Some of our onion seedlings are here. This is the Southport Red Globe, and over here is the Elisa Craig. And these are going to be going in the ground. The Walla Wallas were planted yesterday, and we have some other onion seedlings that I'll show you here real quick. And here are some more of our onions. They were moved out of the greenhouse. Last week we did have some really cold nights, so I moved them back into the greenhouse just so they would get through those cold nights. But this here is the Withersfield red onion. See the nice bulbs that they're forming on here. Now these were trimmed twice. And so we're getting the onions out here. You can see the roots on them. Now this is one of our homemade trays that we did. See the bulb, this is the onion bulb here, and we have our roots. So we're going to get these planted here. Okay. So you can see how much of the onion seedling that we let out. And you can see here we don't cover the entire onion. We let some of the red out, and on the yellow ones, we let some of the yellow out, like back here. So you want to get your roots down, but you don't want to put your onions themselves down too deep. And those have pretty long roots on them. And it is a big difference between the onion seedlings that are trimmed and the onion seedlings that aren't trimmed. And this is getting put around the brand new onion seedlings.
Help keep moisture in.
So this works for two things. It works for helping to keep your moisture in, and it also does give them some food, especially as it like decomposes, and it also helps for weed control. Now, if your lawn's treated, you don't want to use your lawn for this, but our lawn isn't treated with any kind of chemicals or anything like that, so this works great for us. And these are some of the onion seedlings here. These are some of the Walla Wallas. So these here are the onions that were harvested off here. And there's more over there. And you can see there's more onions over here. Now these are drying, and what we'll do with them then is we'll cut the tops off of them, and we'll lay them out like on racks to finish drying and curing. Now one thing you want to do with your onions is you want to get them inside before a freeze, because if you don't, you'll lose your onions. So we're just cutting the tops off of these here. Lay them out to dry on a rack like this, so that they can finish curing and drying. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That'll tell us I put a new video on. Thank yous for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!